Hello there. I hope you're well and thriving. I hope you're getting good rains and your grass is growing very fast. I hope that you have many fat livestock and that you're making money by turning your grass to products as efficiently as you can. This post is a continuation of the previous post. The previous post was about the on-site course we will have in Tallahassee, Florida at Ayababa Land LLC. It will be held on June 21st and 22nd, a Friday and Saturday, after Father's Day, the next week. And I named this on-site course Increase Your Profits 300% for a reason. It is about the four pillars of real wealth ranching. You see, livestock farms struggle to make a profit. Most lose money or break even 8 out of 10 years. This must change. This cannot continue. We can usually triple our profits. How? By using the four pillars of real wealth ranching on your land. How can I make such a bold claim? You see, most livestock owners worldwide can reach that tripled profit goal, and many of our students in all types of environments are getting there. In this large grace property, where the on-site course will be, you will be able to see, touch, and feel how the land is being regenerated. And this is done with adapted livestock selected according to what nature is showing us. The results are evident in soil, forages, cattle, environment, and wildlife. We are getting more wildflowers. Wildflowers are crucial for pollinator insects and migratory butterflies. We are also increasing our legume component. The seeds of these legumes feed young quail and migratory songbirds. This land is also full of many swamp birds. They are protected by ponds that they roost in at night. It is enjoyable to watch them as they come at dusk to the roosting ponds. You will be able to see this. You see, grazing management is a key money maker for any graze livestock business. It depends on how you manage your grass, and your soil will respond to your actions because grass grows soil. Grazing on this property had been rotational for many years. They did that over 15 years, and they rolled out hay in the winters for 5 months of the year. They did this rolling hay out to try to feed the soil and increase long-lived soil organic carbon. But after those many years, and after over $500,000 spent in hay, the results just were not there. The soil did not get better. Grass productivity did not increase much after the first 2 years, and controlling woody shrubs cost too much money every year. So something needed to change. They started the total grazing program, which allowed them to minimize overgrazing. Now, do you remember what overgrazing is? Overgrazing is not a severe or high harvest efficiency grazing, which is just as when you mow grass to make hay, and it's not overgrazing if you do not cut it again too soon. Why? Because overgrazing is grazing a plant when it is too young. It is not when it is taken off and allowed to recover. Okay, by minimizing grazing the grass that was too young, their grass productivity went up. How much? Enough that they were able to stockpile as standing hay half of the property, and this happened in a drought year. The large area of standing hay then allowed them to feed less hay. This saved them around $10,000 per month for 5 months before spring growth came. That's $50,000 saved the first year. What else did they implement? Well, they started with pure Angus, registered Angus. However, these cattle were not adapted to the high heat and low quality grass in Florida. So I suggested using pure Machona bulls on their pure Angus cows, but not just any Machona. Machonas lack good muscles and a high ratio of beef to bone. By then, I had been improving the Machona herd north of Orlando, Florida for some years. I had very good bulls for sale at that farm where I was consulting. They bought some Machona bulls and were elated with their offspring. Now, we are creating a composite breed adapted to that environment. And they will sell breeding stock for people in tough environments, to people who want to regenerate their land with adapted cattle. But is adaptation all we need? No. We need high real-life fertility in our cows and a larger yield of weaned calves per acre. For this, we need efficient and functional cattle. This is why we use selection guidelines that never contradict nature. You might know this, but it is important to understand what makes one animal better at turning grass into beef than another. I will teach in the classroom and in the field with real cattle. I will teach you how to choose your best cows and bulls to use on the rest of your herd to spread those cows' genes. I bet you did not know this, but we start by selecting your best cows, cows that have thrived in your environment under your management. We look for cows with the longest productive lives. They must not have had any health problems while under your management. And why is this so important? Well, I was talking to a Grace Dairy owner from Tasmania last night. I explained to him that buying semen from other herds was not as good as producing his own bulls on his farm. And this is due to epigenetics. Epigenetics is a fancy word. It explains how the environment turns certain genes on or off. It affects gene expression. Environments and management differ. So pick your best bulls from your best cows. This will spread the genes of those cows into the rest of the herd. And this is how you can advance much faster in genetic improvement of your herd. Come to the ONSITE course at Ayabala Land LLC in Tallahassee, Florida. It is the next weekend after Father's Day, on Friday, June 21st, and Saturday, June 22nd. We will provide an air-conditioned classroom on site with ladies and men's bathrooms. We'll go to the field to observe pasture and grazing. We'll go to the corral to assess cows and bulls. This is to review what was taught in class. And you can ask questions in the field and the classroom. You can ask at any time during the class. You want to start improving your land fast and maximize your profits. This is the ONSITE class to attend. Increase your profits by 300% with the 4 pillars of real wealth ranching. Register for this ONSITE course at www.rwranching.com/Tallahassee 2024. The link is also in the comments. I hope to see you there. I want to show you the improvement to soil, grass, and cattle that they have achieved. I also want to answer your questions. Come and see for yourself, because as they say, seeing is believing. May God bless you, and thank you for listening, and see you in my next podcast.